Many see Bitcoin as a harbinger of potential inflation, given the monetary easing undertaken by central banks in recent years. To what extent does the bank take certain asset prices like Bitcoin, gold, and so on into account when formulating views on expected future inflation? Does the bank see themselves in a race with private cryptocurrencies in research and working to develop a digital dollar and maintain the control of the monetary policy and our payment system? Big question.
Yeah, I'm going to take bits and pieces of that. I think it's quite wide-ranging. So I think in terms of cryptocurrencies, there's certain types of that are better as a means of payments as cash than other types. Transactions using Bitcoin are just too expensive in terms of service charges, and their purchasing power is much too volatile. Stablecoins have better prospects of replacing money, but none are near that point of being a replacement. One of the reasons why they have better chances of replacing money is that their purchasing power is much more stable, as the name implies. I think the bank, as you know, has been exploring and doing a lot of research related to a central bank digital currency for several years. Although we're not at we haven't currently decided to launch a CBDC. We are building our readiness to issue one nonetheless, and any decision to issue one would be keyed off of two conditions. One, that there's a sudden drop in acceptance of cash in Canada. And second, that there's a cryptocurrency that's increasingly dominant as a means of payments, but there are flaws that might jeopardize the financial system. So we have an ambitious work plan related to developing our CBDC and being ready to issue one if these conditions ever appear. And that's going at a fairly decent pace. I refer you to a speech of my colleague Tim Lane for a bit more details on that. I think in terms of taking cryptocurrencies into our outlook, and gold, I think you mentioned, I think we do have taken into consideration commodities, real commodities, not currencies. So at this stage, other than real commodities, we don't take cryptocurrencies into our outlook per se. I think I got some of those 5 or 6 questions.
Long question, and it's very complex, but it's good to know that the bank is working very hard and very fast on this developing area.